I'm Pamela Portnoy.
I'm Alexa Marie Anderson.
And no one's okay. Hello.
Are we on?
I know it's been a while, but this is how you do it.
I shouldn't have done that. That's how I feel.
That's how it was 2 seconds ago before we logged in. I couldn't hear a word you were saying.
I mean, that's legitimately what happened. So, yeah. So, do I remember how to do this? We'll find out.
I don't think I know how to do this because it took me way too long to press the record button.
It's all good.
It hasn't. How long has it been? What? 3 weeks?
Yeah. I mean, almost a month, right? Like, we did our last episode. I don't remember. I was looking at the calendar, but then nothing was coming to me, and I was like, oh.
Crickets.
I was like, I don't remember what day that was.
It's funny because like now that we're used to filming, it's fine, but I'm like, oh, the people that listen to us just in podcast they're like, where'd they go? Hello?
Are you there?
We're here. Speaking of which, this is a great time to remind you to check out our YouTube page, and there's some funny stuff going on in there. Follow us, subscribe, like our videos. You could see how we talk with our hands, and you'll relish in moments like that where we're
it's a
don't
special
know what we're doing apparently.
Yeah, it's a very special thing.
Very special.
Very special.
Happy season 2.
Happy season 2. I'm so ready.
Are you?
I am really ready.
I feel like you're more ready than I am.
I feel like you're pretty ready. I just think you're more relaxed as a human than I am. My chill is like almost negative. So
my chill is too much sometimes. And it was funny because I was recording an episode of Based On, which is the other podcast that I'm starting soon. And I had a friend on as a guest, and he was like, let's warm up for like 5 minutes before we start recording. I'm like, why? And he's like, your energy is really low. I'm like, watch me. I click the button, and he's like, well, that was a 180 that you just did on me.
You're like, no. I'm a pro.
I'm a professional, actually.
Yeah, I'm a professional. I know how to turn it on. Thanks. No, I'm sure he's lovely, whoever he is. We'll find out.
He is lovely. He was a guest on our show, James Liddell. Shout out, James.
Shut up.
He was giving me shit.
I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from him. So that just is what it is.
Yeah. But I'm happy to be here. I've been thinking about season 2 every day since we ended season 1, and we made it. And we have some spectacular guests lined up already, and it's gonna be a good year. I'm putting that out there into the universe.
Yes.
My favorite. Yes.
I was just gonna say it'll be what it'll be.
It's gonna be.
We're gonna make
something.
It's gonna be good because we make it good, you know?
Yeah. I was, referring to our show mostly, but let's just say.
Oh, sorry. I went really deep there.
You went really deep. You were like channeling the memes that I've been seeing on the internet. That's like, I've gotten the 7-day free trial of 2021 and I am no longer interested.
I would like to unsubscribe. Thank you.
Thanks. I clicked the unsubscribe button. Yeah. Which is what you shouldn't do on our YouTube page. Go check that out.
Yeah. Do the
full
opposite
circle. Click.
Yes.
Oh, and guys, we're just gonna get the announcements out of the way, like at the top of the show. We're gonna have a Patreon up and running.
So I didn't know we were doing this. Yes,
join our Patreon. It's already fun, so please check it out. We would love to have you. We're gonna share a bunch of things that we don't normally share to like the general public because it's a little cooler in the Patreon.
Yeah.
It's a little more like you're in the cool club. That's weird.
It's more. I think what I was going to say was going to be weirder. I was going to say it's more intimate.
Join us in our intimate space.
Patreon. I don't know. What?
When I like tried explaining what the Patreon was to some people, they're like, Intimate space? It's just us being goofy, guys. Please get to know us better. Check us out. It's going to be really fun. Yeah. We're putting some hard work into the content we're putting in there, and it's going to be great.
Very
Yay.
excited.
So I just wanted to announce that. It's happening.
It's happening.
Alexa's like, you're announcing it. That means it's really going to happen.
I know. I was like, I didn't know we were doing this today. All right. Here I am.
All right.
We're doing it. We're really doing it.
Were there any other announcements that we had to make? Go to our Instagram.
Oh,
by the time this episode comes out, our new season 2 art will be up.
Just go to our Instagram. That's all I'm going to say.
And
you're in for a treat.
It's a treat in there.
Yeah.
We've hopped on the tweet dump train. Is that appropriate to say?
Yes, it is. I love the tweet dumps.
It's the best.
Dump, like the word dump really just kind of gets me down though. I wish there was a better word for it. Everyone's like photo dump, photo. I'm like, I know. For dump.
Dump really got a resurgence recently.
Right?
Yeah.
We need to, that's what we're going to do. We're going to figure out a new term to use for that.
I kind of love it, but if you come up with something better, please share with the class and we will coin it as our own.
Okay. I'm going to work on that. Maybe.
You work on that.
We'll see.
Okay. Sleep on it because we're recording again in the morning and you're going to have it. It's going to be great. Great. Good.
That's really fast turnaround, Pam. I don't know if I'm used to that.
Honestly, I think I'm on one because I changed the lighting scheme in my taping setup, and I don't know if you guys are feeling it.
I'm feeling it. Actually, I was gonna say that your skin looks really amazing, and I don't know.
Makes me so happy.
It probably is just your skin, but
it's probably because I caked on a lot of makeup.
I mean, as I should have, but
no, you look beautiful. I've been breaking out like crazy.
Do you see? I mean, my glasses are like kind of covering it, but it's not great. It's maskne.
You look great. Thanks. That is exactly what I've got going. Don't look at it, guys, but look at it.
As I pointed out, but don't look at it.
Look at it, but don't look at it.
Here it is, but
there it is, but let's not acknowledge it.
Oh man, no, I like your setup. The lighting looks great.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
a work in progress.
Yeah, I'm on the hunt for a desk.
We got to get you a desk.
It's a sad state of affairs over here. Like my legs fall asleep. Where I'm sitting is just not comfortable. So I need to get a desk, and I've been looking on OfferUp.
Are you like sore after every time we record?
A little bit, yeah. Like maybe a little. Also, I just have really bad circulation, so like my feet constantly fall asleep. So I have to like wake them up like halfway through podcasts sometimes.
Okay, well, you let us know if you need a wake up your feets break.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Okay, great.
So announce it.
Season 2, we're back. How was your holiday break?
It was good. It was really relaxing. I really did like nothing.
That's nice.
Which was really great.
Good.
I watched a lot of TV and ate a lot of cookies.
What kind of cookies?
So my mom makes a ton of Christmas cookies every Christmas. Duh. So there's like just all different kinds, like like the ones that are the peanut butter cookie with the kiss. What are those called?
Oh, those are good. I don't know what they're called. I'm not familiar with the Christmas cookies.
Are they like called like peanut butter blossoms or like something like that? I don't know. I love peanut butter and chocolate, so I ate a lot of those.
That sounds so good.
I ate a lot of those and just a lot of food in general because my mom is Italian, and there was like 4 of us, and she was like, but she turned to me at one point and was like, I have 30 meatballs. Do you think that's enough? I was like, Mom, there's 4 of us. So yeah.
Well, how big are the meatballs though?
They're like this big.
Okay.
Like, decent meatballs. Like they're not little ones. They're not like the teeny ones that go in soup. Like they're like a meatball that goes on like a meatball hoagie. And she's like, I have 30 meatballs. I think that's good. Yeah, Mom, I think it's good. I think we'll live.
I
We'll
think
be
it's
eating meatballs all day.
I think it was a completely adequate question.
Yeah, really?
It's fine.
Yeah. That's just yeah. If you come to my house, you're gonna get force fed. That's really all there is to it. But so I
That
ate a
sounds
lot.
wonderful.
I ate a lot. How was yours? You
Mine was
are
what?
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Mine was good. Mine was also very relaxing for the most part. I did still like do some work. I have a problem, I think. Like I will set a day to do nothing and I it's really tough to sit me still.
Yeah, I have
That's
that
the
problem
problem
as
you
well.
normally have, but like I think I've caught it. It's contagious.
Oh no, I'm contagious.
It's contagious because I'll like sit down, I'll like put on my PJs, I'll like put on, some reruns that I want to mindlessly watch. And I'll like eventually end up, sending emails or reading scripts or, doing things that I purposely set aside to do the following day. Like it's not that I'm procrastinating. I set it
Mhm.
for a different time, but I'm like, no, just do it now. I want to be able to know how to relax.
I do too. I feel like I did a decent job. Although I was like messaging you and calling you every 2 seconds.
It's totally fine.
That was me relaxed, Pam.
Yeah. When Alexa relaxes, she goes on hyperdrive for like the show.
Yeah, yeah, that is what I do. Oh my gosh. I think because I get so big, like, as humans, we have other things going on too. So then when I have time to like really, really like think about things and plan things out, I can't, it just all happens and I can't
Hmm.
stop.
Yeah.
So I might have, like, I think there was one day I called you like 3 times. You're like,
I don't remember,
you're
honestly.
supposed to be relaxing. You were like, Alexa, go enjoy your dinner because I was like gonna be eating dinner, and you're like, go eat dinner, and we'll figure. I
It's
was like,
gonna be all right.
it's gonna be okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's hard to kind of turn that off. But there were a few times where I was successful because I realized that if it was kind of a normal year, I probably would have gone somewhere,
Mhm.
and like done a vacation or something like that because it's really hard to get away during the year. So this is like the
Yeah,
only time where like the business shuts down and so you kind of take advantage, go somewhere. But since I was kind of at home, I was like, this is your vacation. Treat it as such. Um,
absolutely.
yeah.
No, absolutely, absolutely. And speaking about like just traveling in general, obviously, like I'm talking about my mom. I did go home. Um, I did travel, but I just disclaimer, I took all the precautions and I think it's important to do what's also best for your mental health. So that was very important to me to make it home for Christmas. So just wanted
You
to
got tested, you wore a shield, you wore masks,
yeah.
you did the whole thing.
I also like quarantined when I got to where I was going. I was home for 14 days and didn't go anywhere. So if you're going to do it, I mean, you just have to be really, really careful. But yeah, I am not the type, I know myself, I'm just not the type of person that would be able to handle being here by myself for Christmas. So yeah,
But I'm
not to
glad
get
you got
sappy.
to aw. I'm glad you got to do it and everything was safe and good and
Yeah, yeah. Obviously very lucky for that. Every time, when you choose to do something, and today's world, you're taking a risk. So, yeah. Oh, just trying to still manage all these things. It's hard.
it's very hard. It's been we'll get into it
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah.
Um Favorite holiday movies that you've been watching. Did we already cover this in our last episode? I guess maybe a little, but maybe a little TV recap or movie recap.
Yeah. So actually, I don't think we spoke about this. Maybe briefly, but we my family, we always watch The Family Stone. Have you seen that movie?
Oh, I watch that all the time. I love that movie.
We are like obsessed with that. That's like a Christmas movie that we always watch. And weirdly enough, we stumbled, me and my my sister and I stumbled upon that movie not like during the holidays. It was like a random day in the summer
Mhm.
that we like stumbled upon that movie, and then ever since we're like, okay, this is the holiday movie we watch every year as a family.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
It's
I
very
I,
good.
I did watch it right. I think I watched it Christmas Eve, maybe. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's great.
very good movie. What about you?
Um, I also watched that. That was a fun Christmas Eve. I celebrate Hanukkah, but on Christmas Eve, I get some Chinese food. I, make myself a drink and I watch a Christmas movie. So I did that. Um, I started Bridgerton, which I love. I know you haven't gotten into it quite yet, but I'm
I need
excited for
to.
when you do. I'm a couple episodes in and it's fabulous. Um, Other than that, it's been rerun season and I've been like reading more than anything. So
Mm-hmm.
not it's just I think I was telling you this yesterday. I'm just feeling like there's nothing that I can super get into. I'm in a very strange mood. I don't even know what I feel like watching. And so I kind of just channel surf, that's such an old term, but like go through the platforms and see what there is. And nothing like,
Mm-hmm.
even though there's so much wonderful content right now, nothing is like appealing to me.
I go through stages of that too. I have been on a movie kick lately. I haven't really, like you said, I haven't watched Bridgerton yet, and I want to, but I've been really watching a lot of films, which has been fun. Um, yeah,
Fab.
yeah. But I feel like I go through waves. I think we talked about this before because and I will I will like go back to the other night because Shane was watching me watch the movie and he's like, why aren't you relaxed? Like, why? Because I was like up, like at
You
attention.
were propped.
I was like propped up and watching. He's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you not relaxing? And I was like, Shane, I was like, this experience, like, we're having two different experiences right now. Like, you're enjoying the film and like I am too, but I'm also like watching like moments and beats and different shots and like I can't help myself. Like my brain just goes there. And I'm like explaining it to him and he's like, "Okay." He's like, "All
it's
right."
it's so funny because I noticed it when I was like deeply relaxed watching TV. I'll look relaxed. I don't sit propped. I look like very relaxed. And but the thing is, like when I'm watching a performance on the screen, I break it down silently in my head as if I was marking up the script.
Yeah.
It's as if something slows down and I'm like, that's the intention right there. That's the next
Mhm.
action. Like it's kind of annoying.
It's like a problem but also like kind of a beautiful
Yeah.
thing as well. Like, I don't know, it's a beautiful problem. But yeah, it's just funny because we had talked about before, like how it's just a different experience. It's like research, right? So
Hmm.
sometimes it can be a little bit exhausting, which is why, sometimes you're not into it. You can't find anything because your brain's just not ready to take that on.
Yeah,
Because once it's happening, I can't stop.
totally.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Hmm. Sometimes I wish I could like go into someone's brain and watch a movie in a different way, like in the way they watch it.
Yeah.
You ever think about that?
I think about walking through the world as somebody else and wondering how, someone else perceives things because you honestly
Yeah.
don't know anything outside of how you're perceiving things.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Not to get
Very.
like crazy
No.
philosophical, but like
Yeah, it's cool to think about those things.
I think about it's kind of like a more general kind of thought than like when I think about some of my friends that are colorblind.
Mm.
I think about like, oh, then what are they seeing?
Yeah.
Um, but like this is with everything, you know?
Yeah. 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 Everyone, it's
A lot of
everyone.
boys are colorblind. A lot of my like guy friends can't see certain
Really?
colors. Mhm.
No, it's interesting.
Mhm.
I think it's more common in men. Yeah? I
It is. Yeah.
think I've heard that.
Yeah.
I think I've heard that. That'd be so weird.
So interesting.
Yeah. Huh.
So, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I made So I don't.
Do we
So no,
believe in this or no?
I was gonna say no. I don't really. I actually never make a New Year's resolution because I'm constantly making goals for myself on the daily that it just seems like an everyday thing to make another. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make one. I'm like another thing. I gotta have a New Year's resolution too. Like, does that sound stupid? I don't know.
No.
Okay. Do you believe in
No.
them?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I can't really put my finger on to why, but I actually did do like an overhaul of like my fitness regimen like a couple months before the new year started. And so I do find that I start doing the things that I want to do the following year like a few months before. I just don't think that it's like if I have a new year's resolution, I feel like I will be not doing it until the day until the first.
Mm-hmm.
And it just there's this like um inauthentic, quality to that
Mm-hmm.
for me. I think like I don't want to ever yuck someone's yums. So like if someone
Ooh,
really
I like that. I don't want to yuck someone's yums. I
I
love
stole
that.
that from the Morning Toast Girls and I'm obsessed with that phrase.
Oh, I like that.
Um Shout out to the ladies of the Morning
Yeah.
Toast. Um, yeah, I don't want to ever yuck someone's yum. So if like a New Year's resolution really does it for you,
Yeah. Whatever works.
awesome. But for me personally, it doesn't do it for me because I just feel like, yeah, if I have something in mind to do, I'm just going to start doing it the
Start
second
doing
I
it
think of it.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. I completely agree. And a lot of times it's this same, like if we're doing like an overall picture kind of New Year's resolution, like just for like myself and how I want to live my life, they end up being kind of similar or the same each year,
Mm-hmm.
like stay present, be kind, all those things. Obviously, you know, it doesn't feel like it's that pertinent to make one each year. If that makes sense.
I do find it to be a reflective time. Like I do take stock at the end of
Mm-hmm.
the year and I kind of think about what happened and like what I hope like will come in the following year. But
Yeah.
it's not real. That's not really making a resolution. That to me is more just, you know,
I ma-
reflecting like
I
a
man
diary entry.
yeah, I manifest what I want to happen in the coming year. There's a lot of that.
How do you manifest? I feel like people have like lots of different ways that they do manifestation. What do you do?
Yeah. So I write it down. I write it down, or a lot of times I will it's almost like a meditative thing where I'll lie in bed and I will just think of all the things I want and I would just pretend I have them.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, this is what you have.
I think Tina Kashani talked about that when she was a guest on our show. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's really cool. I like putting that into practice too.
Yeah. I don't know, it's very helpful. It's also a nice, like, it's very positive thinking. So regardless of, you never know what's going to happen, right? But it makes me feel positive, right? About whatever the future holds. And of course, vision boards, love those.
Love those.
Love a good vision board.
Alexa and I, before we even started recording this, we did a vision board together. It was fun. Have
It
some
was
wine and
so
just think
fun.
about the things that you want to create for yourself.
Yeah,
It sounds kind of wow. Do you hear that?
I
That is
did hear
very
that.
loud. Hold, please. Sorry, guys. Wow. Speed racers. Yeah, it sounds kind of like I don't even know what to call it, making a vision board, but I actually really enjoy making them.
I like it. Mine's currently hanging in my closet.
Mine's in my closet too.
Yeah, we got to make another one.
Yeah, it's fun. And well, when we can get together, it's another excuse to have wine and play and be
I'm
creative.
always
Art
down
project.
for an excuse to have wine.
Wine and art project.
Wine and art projects. I love that.
Love that. Did we want to talk about anything else before we get to the important question, wrapping up the first episode of season 2?
Not that I can think of at this
You
current
are
moment.
all about the long pauses today. I'm
I know,
obsessed.
sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I forgot.
How do we podcast?
How do we podcast? I don't know. Also, wait, I have a question for you. What are you done? Did you finish Bridgerton?
No, I'm just a
Okay.
couple episodes in.
Okay. So I got to get
I'm
on
just
it then.
loving it now.
So we can discuss.
Yes.
The costumes are amazing.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I need to watch it when my mind is settled.
Watch it. Maybe we'll recap it.
I like that. I like that for us.
I have lots to say, but I have so much more to watch before I say those things.
Okay.
Yay. Everyone's like obsessed with it. Like I see it on my feed and I'm like, oof. It's kind of like when we were watching Ratchet. It's when everyone was watching Ratchet.
Yeah.
And now everyone's watching Bridgerton.
I see it all like, oh my gosh, it's all over my feed. Everyone and anyone is watching it and I feel so behind. You know what I noticed about myself?
What?
I take a while to like warm up to things in general. Like it really takes me longer than other people, I've noticed. Like I hate to admit this, Pam, because I feel like you're going to be like, what? It took me, I always knew I liked folklore. But it really took me a long time to get into it. Like so I will shamelessly admit that I'm just now on that train of like listening to the songs on repeat.
So you haven't even done Evermore yet?
No, I don't know what my problem is. I just take a minute. Like I'm like that with humans. I'm like that with my art. I just need a minute.
Well, also, when I told you to listen, I don't know. I feel like you like a very specific kind of Taylor vibe. And it's kind of like the more higher energy, well, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like you like the more higher energy kind of poppy ones, more like, or more the badass songs. This was more, I fell in love with it the second the first couple notes came on. I was like, I know what this album's gonna fucking be now. I had my candles on, I drank my whiskey, I was just like living. It was exactly the vibe that I needed that particular moment in time. Like she fucking nailed it. But it was totally a departure from what she was doing previously.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not prone to like poppy music per se, but I feel like I like positivity. I like uplifting songs, and not that folklore is depressing in any way. It really gets you in your feels. And I think, I mean, we've talked about this before, just like my vulnerability is like, that's something that I just need to work on. And even with myself, like I've noticed, then I think that's why it takes me so long to get to that point where I feel comfortable listening to it, because it is deep and it does like hit you in your guts, right? So if I'm not ready to like accept that, I can't, like my brain just like, I'm just like, no, I don't like this. I don't like this. Not for me. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And then usually I come back to it. And like I come back to it and I'm like, okay, yeah.
So now you're liking it?
Now I'm loving it. I've been listening to it.
What are your favorite songs on it?
The One. I love Mad Woman. And Exile. Those are like
Exile's
the three.
I was sobbing the first time I heard Exile.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. And then I also really like Cardigan too.
Yeah.
So, and then eventually I will get to Evermore.
I need to get to Evermore. Did you see the music video for Cardigan?
I have not, no.
So the music video for Cardigan is continued with a music video for in the Evermore. I'm not explaining this correctly. There's a song called Willow on the Evermore album. The music video for Willow is the continuation of the music video for Cardigan.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Check it out. I really like the song Willow a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get on that train. I'm still really enjoying. It feels new to me.
Take your time. Enjoy it. Live in it.
Yes.
Welcome aboard.
I'm here. I've arrived.
I must have listened to it. I don't even want to think about how many times. A lot. I have it memorized. It's a lot.
I'm just a slow poke.
That's fine. That is fine. You're here now. Welcome.
I'm here now. Yeah.
What is with the cars? Do you hear that one?
I heard it a little bit, not as much as the other one though.
Wow, spectacular.
Spectacular.
Spectacular. Are you okay?
No, I'm definitely not.
Why?
And like I can't even explain what I am in this moment.
Okay.
If I'm being honest. Is that allowed? Am I allowed?
Yeah.
I just think it's really, again, I'm a slow poke. It's really hitting me how hard it is to not how do I explain this? My creative energy is being bottled up right now because I can't go to dance class, and we can't do in-person acting class. And so I've really been noticing in this time, and in, very on brand for me, I've been ignoring it, I think, most of 2020. So of course 2021 I'm like, oh yeah, that's why I feel this way. I am just a little bit sad.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Yesterday I was off from work, and I had like stuff to do, but I kind of just like ignored it and decided that I was gonna um, dance to a chorus line in my room for most of the day.
Nice.
Because I was like, my body just like needs this. Like, I just am grasping at anything creative, anything I can do, anything, dancing, singing, whatever, because my body like craves it.
Yes.
And so, yeah. So I was like a bit sad because, we're going into 2021, and obviously we're still here.
Mm-hmm.
In the same, which was to be expected, obviously, but I think it's just hitting me at how it's so much a part of me. I'm so happy we get to do this.
Mm-hmm, me too.
It makes me so happy. I'm glad. Thank God for technology. I hopefully will get to sing virtually with a friend.
Nice.
Which I'm excited about. But yeah, so just keeping my creativity going, because I need it. And so just finding new ways to do that, I guess.
Love that.
Yeah. Are you okay?
No. I'm kind of a mishmash of things right now. I have my moments where I'm just like really bummed. I started getting bummed today, but I'm also reading something that's like very heavy right now, and it's kind of dragging me down. But aside from that, I've been, I'm proud that I've been like on top of trying to take care of my mental health. I have been making sure to work out consistently. I have been, making sure to like eat pretty decently, with the exception of like back during the holidays. I got a couple of like my friends. I have like some spectacular friends that baked me some epic batches of cookies over the holidays. And the amount of cookies I consumed is just spectacular. And so I've had like some really wonderful moments where I'm like super, super happy, but it kind of ebbs and flows. It's funny because yesterday I was just thinking about, oh, I'm so happy right now. And then today I'm just kind of lower energy, a little bit more down. But for the most part, I've been good. But yeah, not okay. I heard that was on your side. I hear that siren.
It's me.
Yes, good. Good. I'm glad it's not just me.
It's usually always me. There's always something happening outside my window.
That's true. There's always.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy to be back. We're doing the thing.
Yeah, I'm excited to meet. I'm excited to make connections with new people.
Mm-hmm.
And
we have some good guests. I'm very, very excited.
very excited that we have who we have lined up. It's going to be so fun. And
you guys are going to love them too.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll just see what this year brings us.
Lots of things.
Lots of things. It's going to be a ride.
Yes. If we learned anything, it's a ride.
It's a ride.
Excited that the vaccine is starting to be distributed. That's very, very
Yes.
exciting and good news.
Yes.
It's gonna be an interesting year.
Yeah.
I hope you guys all are doing well and that you had a wonderful holiday season. Welcome to January. We made it. And
Yeah.
we're just gonna keep going. And thank you for listening. Please follow us on our Instagram and our Patreon. And we're just excited to bring you more content this year.
Yeah. We're happy to have you.
Welcome.
Welcome. And thank you for listening.
Good.
That was my radio. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Show. I don't know what that was. Very good.
Great. It was great.
All right. Well,
All right.
we will see you next time. Have an awesome week. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. We love you. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye. Thanks so much for listening. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all the things. If for some reason you want to see more of us, you can follow us on Instagram at NoOne'sOkay.
And a special thanks to Jordan Ross Weinhold, Sean Moore, Jason Crow, Claire Palmer, Jackson Palmer, Tiffany Haymoff, Shane Rings, James Liddell, and our podcast is recorded at Soundworks Studios.
We can't wait to meet you.